All right, Jeff, it's a touchy subject for us all: hair loss, receding hairlines. And while the topic usually centers around the female experience, about 85% of men will have major hair thinning by the time they are 50. Some men start to lose their hair before they turn 21. Hair loss results from many different factors, as we know, including genetics, stress, other medical conditions. Well, one company is offering a unique solution. Man Cave for Hair specializes in realistic, non-surgical hair replacement options for all men. They offer an array of textured, human, and synthetic extensions for men. The creator of Man Cave for Hair, Dr. Brooke Womack Elmore, is here to explain the procedure, and I have been allowed to call her Dr. Brooke.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You just said something that I think everyone should hear. Tell me what you just said about acceptance and the stigma around hair loss in men specifically.
Yes, I mean, there's a stigma that is in our society just for hair loss in general. But women, we've been wearing hair loss replacement options for decades.
Yes.
But now that men have been going through these different issues with their hair loss, they have come to a place where they realize, wait a second, what about us? And there's a stigma for those men because society has not yet made it acceptable for them. So they hide, they're afraid, they kind of do it in private. But our goal is to make it acceptable.
I love this. I love this. So you said you created something basically in a market where there was not anything there, specifically for African-American men or men of color?
Exactly. Right now, there have, toothpaste have been out since the beginning of time, you might as well say. But the options have really been more catered towards Caucasian men.
Okay.
And there's been little to no options for ethnic men. And really, it just came as a place for me. I'm a doctor by trade, so I like helping people. So I said, I would like to help. I would like to help provide an option for these men that are in this category. So that's how it came about.
I love this. What are we looking at here on the mannequin?
Yeah, so these are just some of our most popular hair units. So these are our premium male hair units. We have our dreadlock unit here, as you can see, made from 100% human hair. It's all handmade. Over here we have our Cuban wave unit. And in the front, we have our Spanish curl. So we cater to all ethnicities, although we have an emphasis on catering towards men of color.
Dr. Brooke, when men come into your practice, what are you hearing? What are you seeing? Is it stress? Is it anxiety? Is it shame? Is it what can I do? What are you seeing and hearing from them?
Yeah. It's a little bit of everything. It's the stress. It's I'm not ready. What can I do? My wife may not be attracted to me anymore. There's a plethora of different reasons why a man would come to us to seek these solutions. So it's everything under the sun.
These before and after pictures are kind of miraculous. That one there is a beard?
Yes, that's our lace front beard, our creation. So if you've seen it on Instagram, Facebook, that comes from Man Cave for Hair.
No way.
Yes.
So even with facial hair, men are experiencing some sort of or some sense of, I can't get this, how can you help me?
Exactly. Just like women, women, we want to change our look. We have been given the liberty to do that. Men want the same.
What's the process involved in this? And tell me, are we talking super expensive?
Yeah, so it varies.
Okay.
So we have options that range for people who are trying to save an extra dollar, and then we have some of that are more permanent or semi-permanent that last a little longer. And it really depends on the craftsmanship of the person who's installing it. You're paying for kind of what they have in their experience when they're installing your unit.
Okay, so we brought in a model, so we want to show the before picture because it's always good to do a big reveal on air.
Awesome.
So this is a before picture of our model here. And so how would you describe that that thinning there?
Yeah, so he's suffering from just the general male pattern baldness. That you see a lot of men where the thinning starts at the crown and works its way to the front hairline. And a lot of men are suffering from this specific type of baldness, and women as well.
Okay, so here is our big reveal. How impressive.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, say your name for me.
Ricard.
Ricard, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Were you impressed?
Yes.
Awesome.
So can you walk us through kind of the steps that you had to go through to get here from before to after?
Yeah, so this unit was installed by our Man Cave for Hair barber, Platino Gucci. So the steps are, he pretty much goes through the gamut of, first you have to have a consultation just to make sure, it's appropriate for you.
Right.
And then once you realize that it is, it's trying to find the hairstyle, the look that you're going for. So he goes through a whole line of different procedures. We teach people as well. We have training for barbers and stylists who want to learn. It's a pretty intricate process, so I can't really say all the steps.
Of course.
But it definitely is something that a professional needs to do.
This is truly impressive.
You
Where are
look
you
great.
located?
So we have our Man Cave for Hair shops here in the area, in the
Okay.
tri-state area. We are based in Durham, North Carolina, but we have barbers all over the country.
Did you grow up in this area? in
I am from
Philadelphia?
Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Woo! A local woman making it happen
Yes,
for the
yes,
men in our
yeah,
area. Love
yeah.
it. So
Thank
are you
you.
back and forth a lot, or do you spend more time there?
Yeah, so I am back and forth. My family is still here in Cherry Hill. I went to the Lincoln University
Love
for
it.
college, LU. So yeah, I'm back and forth and really traveling all over. I mean, we've had our presence in Paris at Fashion Week. A week ago, our barber went over there to Paris to do a unit. We really are just going all around the country and transcending to different parts of the world.
Dr. Brooke, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being our model this morning,
Awesome.
Ricard. Neil Patrick Harris may be a Southwestern boy at heart, but coming up, how the actor and his partner are proving they have a special taste for our city of brotherly love.